everybody. I'm so glad you're here. I am here to redo a video that I just made a couple days ago and already went through the entire editing process. But I realized yesterday morning that I had looked forward to making this video for so long. It was exciting for me. It was a goal for me. It was kind of like a little dream. And I did it. I lost the 10 pounds over the summer. And I think that sometimes when you get to the end of your goal, you forget how hard you worked for it. And I said, I waited with such happiness and with such joy and energy. And I think by the time I shot the video, I was just focusing on, here's the 3 reasons why I lost the 10 pounds. But overall, the joy, the peace, that's what I wanted to make sure that I portrayed in this video. So even though I already went through the editing process, I'm just going to shoot it again. And I'm not going to edit it. And then I'm going to drop it today. So Amy, there is no pressure on you. This is not going to be edited. There will be no splices, nothing cut out. Why? Because I have to go teach adorable little 4th graders right now. So I'm just going to shoot it, drop it, and run. So at the end of the video, I have something right here that I want to put up on the wall. I want to get your 2 cents and your opinion about it. And then we have a witness and wellness powerball of encouragement that I would like to bring to you from someone in our community that is very inspirational. So at the beginning of the summer, I weighed 158 pounds, which in any other decade would have been complete dream world. But my clothes were a little bit tight. My eating was a little bit out of control. That's the worst part. 158, I mean, that looks a lot better than 218. When I went to the doctor and started Mounjaro, I weighed in at 222. So I really thought, hey, you can get it together. You could even shoot a video at the end of the summer that you had lost 10 pounds because that was my dream number. Well, I did it. And I want to tell you that the 3 things that I would encourage you to do that really worked for me. So at the end of the summer, I weighed 148. I got to go back to school weighing 148. I have maintained that weight loss for about 5 weeks now. The number one thing I did was cut out sugar. Now, if you go over to the website and you do a search for sugar, you can see a video that John and I did because John's great at reading those 20, 30-page reports. So there are so many reports out there that show that when they're doing these experiments and showing how much we are susceptible to sugar, what it does to our bodies. For me personally, I make all the reports come true. When I eat sugar, I want more sugar. When I eat sugar, my brain starts getting this message like, oh, you're not full yet. Oh, you want more food. It really erodes that, hey, you're satiated. Hey, you finished a meal. You feel great. You're not thinking about food anymore. You're going to go on with your day. Sugar messes me up. And now in the last couple of days, with school starting, I'm surrounded by treats. I have to pull it together. So I do think that it's healthy for a lot of people to find that balance between not overdoing it on sugar, but maybe you don't want to wear the handcuffs like, you may not ever have any sugar. Talk to your doctor about it. The psychology messes with me because I don't want to be told what I can't have. I don't want to have a handcuff on like, this is a hard rule, 0 sugar for you. But I'm finding that I don't do really great in moderation. I don't do really great with just a little bit of sugar. Because for me, it sends off bells in my head. I become somebody that does not have good control. I'm not making good choices. I'm like, what happened to the girl that had, I've stayed at my goal weight now for going on 15, 16 months. I waited my whole life to be out of the obese range. I was there for the vast majority of my life, starting at the end of junior high. I've waited a long time to get here. So for me, I really appreciate losing the weight. Thank you, Mounjaro and Zepbound. And I've maintained it. Sugar erodes what I've worked for. And I've seen that so many times. Feel free to share with me in the comments. Do you find that you have moments of peace? And then what happens in your life that starts eroding that and sending you back to like the pre-shot days? Ooh, Those were not pretty. I was in a battle against food every day, every meal. Okay, number 2, get going with a project that not only keeps you busy, but that is really happy. That was my summer. My summer did not revolve around food. My summer, I was not parked in the kitchen or even really parked at home every day. Or I got fun projects here at home. This is the corner of my bedroom. You would not believe what my bedroom looks like. But this little corner I carved out with just a completely different little decor plan. It's still being perfected, so it is still a work in progress. But I also took trips, did things for other people, had really fun things going on in my life. That's important. That's really important. I feel like having things going on that you enjoy, even if it's some kind of a fun organizational project in your house or something you can just get behind and get excited about. For some people, it might be indoors. For some people, it might be yard work outdoors. Just get yourself busy, but not busy. So doing something you really enjoy. I think that balance and getting our minds off of just everything health-wise, food-wise, physical-wise, which can be the land that I live in, can be profitable. And third, I found myself cutting up a lot more apples. Since I was a little girl, I haven't really been into bananas, but I have people in my house that are, and so you just pick what that food is for you that's low in calories, but that's kind of bulky. So when I was on my losing 60 pounds and then ultimately 70 pounds, I measured out my nuts occasionally by like 1 ounce. But when you're in weight loss mode, sometimes small amounts of food are heavy in calories. That's, talk to your doctor about what works best for you. But I found that carrots and having some meals with like some rice and some chicken. I'd saute some peppers and onions over the stove, put some seasoning on that. That was what was super helpful for me. And so I found kind of bulky foods that filled me up, that didn't have a lot of calories. And I found myself not snacking, not having the carby treats, not eating between meals. And those are definitely the 3 things that pushed me towards success. And I'll talk another day. I'll start crying another day in a video about how much different school has been in this right-sized body and how differently you get treated. Yep. Okay. 2 quick things. 1, I know John wants this to be on a piece of wood, and I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying I only had money to run to my goals. I don't know who I'm going to pay to make a gorgeous piece of wood with our channel name on it. But I was looking right here and I was thinking, what do you think? What do you think about our little, right there, about our witness and wellness sign? I mean, sometimes it's fun to see things evolve. And so, maybe you'll find it up there on the wall. And I think it's cool to see a first step. And oh, do you know how old I was when I had my first dishwasher in the house? Old. So my point is that I like seeing things progress slowly so that you really appreciate them and you don't have everything at the beginning. Okay. Now, Powerball of encouragement. WW Powerball, Witness and Wellness Powerball. Patrice Denise, you have been at your goal weight for 6 months. We started about the same time. I remember when you had lost 5 and lost 10. I remember listening to your A1C levels just coming completely under control and the great things that Mounjaro has done for you. You look fabulous. She has some videos over on YouTube if you want to check out Patrice Denise. But you have been at goal weight for 6 months. And we applaud you. Okay, everybody. Those are the 3 ways I lost 10 pounds this summer. I hope something you've heard really resonates and works for you. Thank you so much for joining me today for the remake. I'm not editing this. I'm just dropping it right now. And sometimes in life, whether it's your YouTube channel or whether it's something else, you just have to follow your heart and go for it. So, all right, everybody, make it a great day.